Okay, we should be live. Hopefully. I'm just adjusting the microphone and getting not in the awful posture situation. Hopefully everyone is doing all right today, and I don't have to detangle 20 million wires, only 10 million. That is generally the goal each day. But either way, we have a guide up. We have everything kind of kicking along. We should, fingers crossed, actually be able to make progress today, because we tried last week on Friday, and unfortunately, due to internet issues, I only got about 10 minutes in. Sucks. So we'll be doing that part again, and then we'll be going further. Hopefully. I don't think we'll get stuck at just 10 minutes. Just opening up all my drinks. Today, we only have one caffeinated one. Hey, Bells! How you doing today? You still doing the Project Gorgon thing? Gorgon! Keep meaning to try that. I just haven't had the mental energy to, sadly. Mostly been just trying to get things recorded, get some stuff IRL done, and kick through that stuff. So, anyway, we leave the village. I think we already got the skill for Johnny. So you had to just go straight to the oh, we can't cross the street. Is it because there's no crosswalk? Oh no. Oh no. Hello, child. Ghost lover. Ooh. So he was able to see the ghost too. That's a little creepy. But we've got ourselves an Alcatraz prison. We are traveling all over the place, by the way. I wonder if we're going to be I don't think we'll be traveling overseas. We might. I think we're mostly going to be sticking to North America. Because it's New World. Of course it's going to mostly be over here. Although, maybe we'll end up in Antarctica or something. Ooh. During the middle of the Great Depression? Ooh. Okay, we're sneaking into world's most secure prison. I think just the fact that there's no risk to our lives is pretty good. Get it? Let's move. Otherwise, I'm going to barf. We are going to have a little bit of stuttering because the hard drive is still waking up. I actually didn't do anything on this hard drive after rebooting last, so it's got to be like, oh, man. Ugh. Got to make the old man noises. I don't think there's anything down here. Yeah, there isn't. I do find it mildly irritating that we have to go so slow through the water. The heat wave's fully hitting there now. No! I feel your pain. Feels like... Supposedly it feels like 105 to 110 here. Blech. So I'm staying indoors most of it. It's like, nope. No, don't want anything to do with that shit. Okay. But yeah, today's going to mostly be just a chill day as we save Capone of all things. I don't know what RPG we're covering after this one. We still have a while on this. We have a few weeks, at the very least. Because we're like 10 hours into a 40 to 50 hour game. Yeah, but you guys don't have the infrastructure kind of in a lot of your buildings to handle that kind of heat, do you? I guess that's to be expected. Oh, he's going to do his thing. He's going to pop out a key. It's kind of old lock. Ain't nothing it could work about. Move aside. Move aside, kid. Move aside. Just be sure to stay cool and not overheat. Heat stroke ain't no joke. I've been close myself a few times. Already mastered the art of unlocking doors. You have a pouch on your belly that you just pulled the key from. Yeah, I mean, yes. Don't say such silly things. I'm not a kangaroo. If you're gonna be dumb, I'll just leave you here. Oh, my. Kitty cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat. Okay, if I remember correctly, there is an item in the stairs. Oh, no. Is there not? Could have sworn there was. Like on the outside edge of the stairs? I guess not. Head up the stairs, head left, go down. Okay, so it's in here. Okay. Ta-da! We found it. Seal 1. Shuts down enemy skills, but we kind of have to have them be sealable. So. Customize ring. Yes, I am completely out of practice because it's been... Let's see, Thursday to now. So that's going to be how many days? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So it's been like 5 or 6 days since I did proper stuff with that. As far as what we want to be having that on, we'll go ahead and give you seal. Poison and SP defense down. That works, right? Can we actually lower our number of attacks? Yes. I'm going to try this. I know this is like a dumb thing to do. It's probably going to hurt our damage quite a bit. It's going to get our perfect rate up. So maybe that'll help. They said you have to stop working at 12 a.m. instead of 1 to 2 p.m. You start earlier, 7.5 hours instead of 8 a.m. Oh, 7:30 instead of 8 a.m. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I did like working nights. Was that even during like extreme heat, yeah, we got sweaty and nasty and things were uncomfortable, but wasn't quite as bad as it could be. Get that up to 4. I think we're more concerned about strike zone. I'm slightly curious how much that's gonna impact our damage. We will find out soon enough. There we go. This almost has like a near backrooms vibe to it as well. Of course, it is a prison, so. Hello. Oh yeah, we have to take pictures. I almost forgot we don't have pictures in the queue. So how much do we need here? We need 4 of the prison guards. Got to move stuff out of the way so I can actually read it. There we go. I have backup drinks. They're in the way. What are you doing over there? Oh, they found us. But I'm not in high school. I don't want to freeze. I do, however, want to red nova the center guys just so we can get rid of them. Get it to where we're only facing off against one guy and we can just sit there and take pictures of him pretty much constantly. And I'm turning my headphones down because that's loud for me. Yes, I can control the volume in-game on this one, but I generally, when emulating, I try to keep it at full volume. Hey, Daladon. Yes, this is the Shadow of our Hearts. This is going to look very familiar because we've done it once before. Oh, no! Figured I should just go back to before last stream and just go from there. We're going to see how much this reduces our damage. Oh, for God's sake, I am bad at this already. 34 damage for a not perfect. There we go. We're not going to get the full perfect on this one. It's unfortunate. Alcatraz. Alzorath. You are going to defend. I don't know how much damage we were doing with the full setup either. Yep, you defend as well. Handy tools. Time to snap him about 4 times.
Okay, look over here.
Oh, he's here. Minivan is definitely here. And yes, I am determined to keep making that stupid joke. Snap, crackle, and pop that picture.
Look over here. Smile and
I just need
say
2 more shots with him. Thought I had it on memorize the location of the whatchamacallit, but apparently I did not. I'll have to turn that on. That's number 3.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
We need 1 more, and then we can murk his ass. Hopefully, Von Light,
Say cheese.
Mini Von, creepy Von, Per Von doesn't actually cause us too many problems. Let's go with I'll do Evil Eye, I think. Actually, we haven't seen Bright Rage. Let's do Bright Rage first. This might not be enough to kill him. I don't know. We might not have the magic power for it, which means we're going to see Vaughn go, yep, berserk. Oh no, he fell unconscious. Whatever will we do? We do want a fusion. Let's go ahead and fusion into... We'll do Thunderbird. Mainly because I like it more. Haha. The new job's still going all right there, by the way, Daladon. Let's go with... do Knockdown. So 46 damage with a single target one. I'll switch it over to multi-target for the next fight and see if that is similar. I think it was, how much did we say? 60 something? So if we customize her ring to be 3 attacks, it just gets our combo up, I think. I don't think it improves our damage that much. I might be misremembering. I do need to do one thing before I forget, though. I forgot to do this earlier. There we go. Go about a minute to count. Yeah. Okie dokie. So we've got that set up. We're going to see if it does more than 60 something damage on a hit. It might not. We also have things to loot from each of these until we find the next encounter. Don't see any loot in there. We are going to have a person we can talk to here. Hello, bud. They say once you live somewhere, it grows on you. This is so true. You have to learn to compromise. Okay. Is that really all that he has to say for us? Let's see. How many things do I actually have to worry about finding in here? Because I remember, I think there was another one in here. Or am I misremembering? Might not be where I'm thinking it is. Okay, so that is done. Lovely. I actually do not know what we're going to be covering after this. It might be MS Saga. And Seal of Force, go down through the door. Good. Okay, so yeah, this is just more Gourds. Gourds! And we got here about in the same amount of time it took us last time because I'm easily distracted.
The anger of the heavens.
Not the anger of the heavens. Well, I'm going to go ahead and rapid shot. Guess the central ones? This should kill them. I will go ahead. I think we got 4 on the last one. Did we not? If we didn't, I can reload the save and go back through it. Stellar Magic. Let's go ahead and do a Bright Rage. A little bit of rage for you. You are going to go... Yeah, go ahead and hard hit. Bonk. And now you are going to fusion. We'll do Tatanka. Tatanka truck. Just to mix it up a little bit. I don't know how many forms she's going to have, but there's only so many ways you can strip your clothes. So. I know, that's a dumb joke, but... we're going to do... Oh, yeah, Johnny lost his thing because he got knocked unconscious. Never mind. We're going to do knockdown. So it might do a little bit more damage to have more attacks, but it's not as much as you would think. So it's only if you're going for killing them as quickly as possible. Maybe we should be more careful. We should be all right from what I've heard. Capone's jail cell is beyond here. Okay, groovy. That's groovalicious. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. All you got to do is beat it. There we go. Just gonna scroll down so I know what's going on. Okay, so we're using up a lot of our mana, unfortunately, because things are expensive. We're gonna have to start customizing our stellar charts to handle that. I think we're actually fine. I think that's everything on this segment, yeah. So yeah, now let's just continue on with the story.
Chow time, Mr. Capone. Just put it down over there, okay? And leave when you're done. I can't eat in peace with other people watching me. Hey, man. What are you doing? Big underworld boss, Al Capone. Here's how they'll tell it. You tried to kill the guard and escape, but failed and got shot dead. Get it? So that's what they planned. Capone!
Good job, Mal.
It looks like we're right on time.
Mao, thanks a lot, buddy. I owe you one.
Wow, what was that kick technique?
The master is an expert. It's called Drunken Kung Fu or Drunken Fist.
Drunken fist? By a cat? Pretty impressive, Master Meow.
Master Meow, you say? That's a good one, Master Boy.
Capone! What was all that ruckus? Huh? Who are these people?
They're all my guests. By the way, could you please arrest this guy? The bum tried to shoot me dead, okay?
My God.
I think they're on to us.
Something's really weird. Let's go.
Wait, come back here. Capone, all of you.
Sorry, I gotta leave. You know, I could really use a drink. Later.
Damn.
Damn it. Okay, we've got to protect Capone now. I can't trust just two. I can't trust the two. Okay, I can't trust just the two of you boys. I guess I'll lend a hand. Nothing's as reassuring as hearing that Master Meow is going to be fighting with us. I don't remember saying that you could call me Master Meow. I won't let you call me that again! He's sizing him up. Now use the battle team. Okay, you can decide the team battle. Set the team members. Do you want an explanation? Sure.
Certainly. I'll take an explanation. Give it to me right now.
Okay, you decide which members. So it's basically like the second game. So I can actually take Johnny out of these? What? I thought Johnny was going to be like a permanent staple. And you just reorganize it. Or is it going to require me to have them in there? Battle team may be changed by pressing the R1 and L1, L2. Yeah, this is still in the era where they were deciding what controls were good for that. Nowadays, it would be R1, L1 for that, and then you'd have R2, L2 for the map zooms. So I can change my party. Oh, I have a feeling Mao is going to be the mandatory. Battle team, Team A. Do we want Mao in front? I mean, I am fine with Mao. I like Frank. I do think that you are going to be swapped out for John, and Shania is going to definitely be in the party. I think it's going to be arranged more like this. With Johnny at the very end. Frank, I'm sorry, but you're frankly not the character I really care to be using right now. So, Stellar Chart. Which one do you have, Mao? Mao has Capricorn. He's got all offensive spells. No, he's got some support as well. What do you have? Mirage, Aqua Edge, and Surge. That's actually not a bad chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supports. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 support options, so we'd actually have to stop and choose some. We don't have any tier 2 skills either, so we don't have to worry about that. Sorry, needed a drink there. Let's see. Do I just swap him with him? This has Surge on it, right? No, it doesn't. So we can take Surge off of you and put it in on the Pisces. We can even take Rage with that as well. So that's just a lot of different buff things. Okay, so that's not looking bad. I don't think so, at least. I could be wrong. So equip chart on Mao, you're going to actually be getting Pisces, and he's going to get Capricorny. And as far as other equipment, oh, you actually have shit on. Okay. Frank, you're going to get rid of your Coral Lariat. No, it's such a shame. And you're going to have it instead of Studded Cap. I think we are going to move that studded belt. Oh, you already have one. Never mind. So maybe you are going to be fine with it. Yeah, we'll just leave it on you. The attack on... Yeah, it's not even like that big of a difference. Yeah, that puts you up to 50. Oddly enough, she's still not matched up with Gun Fu Guy. Lots of puns with this stuff, though. And yeah, I don't think he can be swapped out while we're in Alcatraz, but he will be able to be swapped out later. So let's see. Ooh, Holy Edge. I think we already have that. I could be wrong. And are we looking okay on stats? We're actually kind of on the edge of where I might just do a tent, but at the same time, do I really want to? Do I want to waste my resources on that? I think instead we're going to do Cure from you in on Nathan. And then we will just do a Mana Leaf on Johnny, just to get him close to full. He doesn't need to be completely full. He's not going to be using a lot of mana stuff anyway. Okay, it says to ignore Elliot, oddly enough. I'm slightly curious as to what Elliot's going to do. We could quick save and quick load. But, Stellar Chart. Customize Mouse, which is this one. Do we actually already have Holy Edge in here? I do hate having to scroll through all this. Yes, we already do have Holy Edge on it once. It would not be yellow if we didn't. So I'm going to go ahead and quick save. I'm going to see what happens if we talk to Elliot. I think this is supposed to be Elliot Ness. Yeah, it is. Okay. Don't blame me for what happens. Okay. Reloading it so we didn't talk to him. Okay, so we've got that. Let's see. I guess, yeah, it just says go left. I will go left.
Prepare yourself and then receive.
And I think knockdown might be the choice. Biarkies, we need one snap of them.
Look over here.
Say cheese. There's our Biarki. Stellar Magic, you do actually have some that you could use. Your special ability is not in here. You do not have one. So I guess we'll go for a knockdown on this guy and try and get rid of him. Is that enough? That was not enough to kill him. No. Oh. Paralysis is going to be a bitch. Let's go. Go Tankan. Just going to keep rotating between them. Gonna have fun with it. Wonder how long until we get our next one. Why do I have a feeling that's going to either be chest or arms for our next one? Considering our second one was literally pelvis. Knock down on... I mean, I don't think it's going to get us a kill, but we're going to try it. Okay, I guess it did. We are gonna go... We'll do handy tools again. We'll do a snap. And then we'll punch it in the face.
Okay, look over here.
Just to make life a little bit easier. Say cheese! No! I don't wanna. Okay, so you go for a knockdown. Maybe we should go for multi-attacks. Especially now that we have it slowed down a little bit. I keep missing that second one. Gosh darn it. And we will do high angle, because why the heck not? Oh, that one was in there. That one was in there, game. Make me hate you. Hurrah! Back to you. What were those beasts doing in a place like this? Getting their picture taken, actually. Someone summoned it here. It's gotta be the reason for all this commotion, too. Yay. So it's good that Elliot Ness is hiding in that cell. Otherwise, he'd be in trouble, too, and we'd have to save his ass.
My brother, where is he? Al? Oh.
The absolute. It's got abs, it's got eyes, and it's shaped like a lute. It's what it is. It's a Baldur's Gate 3 reference, but many years before, right? I do think Baldur's Gate 2 was out before this, by several years, in fact. But it didn't have absolute in it, because that is a thing unique to BG3, oddly enough. Let's go with customizing ring. You should be fine with 2. I am very tempted to take her up to higher counts, but at the same time, not really something I particularly want. I do find it interesting that we can drop their counts down, though. Do we want seal on her? No, I think physical defense down because that's what she does most of her work with. Okay, stellar chart, we don't need anything. So yeah, just get ready to deal with the nonsense. Okay, I need to be sure to get... Okay, everything else here we just need... Oh no, we need 6 snaps of Womps. But 1 of everything else. So Womp, we need 6. That's the only thing I need to remember. Okay, so we're going to have... I think this is... Which door do we actually want to be trying to deal with? Is it gonna not open for us? Nope. I was waiting for it to be like, hey, you can't go by. So, do you actually prefer... This is going to be a thing. Do you actually prefer Shania's shapeshifting or Yuri's? Personally, I like the diversity of Yuri's, but I think Shania's are more well thought out. At least so far. Speaking of which... We need to do fusion, Thunderbird. Okay, so we have 39 soul energy. It's 90 to the next one on that. 45 for the next one on Swan, which is levels up our MP. Oh, sorry, reduces the MP use of our skills. So that actually makes it a really good caster. So I do find it slightly odd that they're both dark elemental. Even though it says this one is a sky spirit and that one is an earth spirit. It might just be that she's dark elemental. That is a distinct possibility. And I could have sworn I just saw his head gear onto something for a second there. I don't know if this game does that, though. Might have just been a glitch. Okay, go up, hug the right part near the cells, and there should be... Hi, guy.
The worst thing since I came here, the forced labor, food, guards, nope. The worst thing is hearing the outside. The wind. Ooh, a lottery ticket. Yes, I'll gladly take a lottery ticket. Okay, and then we need to go up the stairs of the left cell block and then go right. So we're gonna be fighting a lot of stuff. Okay, handy tools, snap. That's the womp. We need 6 of those. We need 6 of the freaking womps. Well, bite me, game. I mean, I'll take the 6 pictures here, but
Okay, look over here.
was expecting them to be a little bit of a squishier enemy, considering you need 6. And you are going to do... Oh, you can only target one at a time, so we might as well do Slug Shell then. Let's do Bjarki because he's going to get a turn first. We might be able to take him out before he gets a turn. $43. Let's go ahead and fusion up into the Thunderbirds. Oh! Now, as far as the combo system, I actually prefer the last game's combo system a little bit more, where it's proximity based. I do wish we had more control of our proximity in it, but I do prefer it just because it feels... I'm trying to think of the best way to phrase it. It feels like you have not necessarily more control over it, as you have the ability to... do it without having to jump through some weird charge up hoops. You can do it no matter what. If you're in a shit situation, you can get your characters close together and do it. But in this one, it's like, if you haven't built up the SP, tough luck. Let's go ahead and we will do knockdown on a U. And you are going to do knockdown as well, I think, on... Yeah, we'll go after the dark guy first. Keep pressing that one just a mouse fart too early. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to keep snapping the Bjarki. Not the Bjarki, the Womp! Because we need 6 of them. This is number 2.
Smile and say cheese.
Taking pictures of its pulsating mass. One thing I do miss from like Expedition 33 is the ability to do those timings on blocks. You also had that in freaking Paper Mario and stuff like that as well, though. and Super Mario RPG. I'm trying to remember if it was, I think it was in Thousand Year Door as well. But I don't know how long that carried on for, and I don't know if it's unique to that series, because I'm trying to think if there's any other games besides E33 and the Mario games that did it. There's gotta be at least some. We need more womps. Womp, 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 womp.
Over here.
That's 3.
Smile and say cheese.
We're halfway there, living on a prayer. That's 4.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
I am regretting what I had for breakfast today. I had some fairly processed food, and it's making me to burpees, so I'm having to mute a lot. If you're wondering why, I am silent sometimes. Ta-da! He been defeated. I don't think this is gonna kill you. We're at 4. I do want to soften you a little bit. So that's gonna be 5. Getting 6 of them in one fight is gonna be tough. We're actually gonna have to use an SP item. Although they are random encounters, so you know what? Let's just try and take them out. Hey, we got the perfect. But that didn't kill him, you bastard. And unfortunately, while we're berserk, you want to know something that is problematic? Van Light does not get XP when he's berserk. I mean, the rest of them do, so it's not the end of the world, but could go on to the other form and give him SP. That might not actually be the worst of ideas. Run that form whenever we're taking pictures as him. And 42 soul energy. Sweet. You go ahead and get us healed up. Okay. So, personal in on Johnny. How many snap cards are we at on the Womps? 5. Yeah, we need one more Womp. So, basically, we need one of everything else that's left in here. A Womp, and there's one other enemy in here that we need to get as well. No, we haven't encountered. So now we need to go upstairs here. Okay. Go up the stairs of the left cell block and go right. Continue down the path until you... Okay, so we need to go this way. So there's our Bodhi bracelet, which is actually kind of handy because we do have paralyzing enemies here. That means that you are going to be... think we do that instead of the Bodhi? Instead of the studded belt. You have coral shell and studded. You have pedometer and silver bracelet. I guess we put the studded back on you. Just so you're a little bit more ponchy. Ponche. This time climb the stairs on the right cell block. Okay, so we have a lot of items to gather in here. Good lord. Hopefully it doesn't have me going back up. Oh, we actually had a person up there. Let's go see what that person has to say.
I'm not afraid of you.
Okay, so we got flying babies. I'm going to take my Womp one first.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
We only need one of the Chon-Chons. So I will try and grab that before the end of this. And you should probably try and rapid shot at least a couple of them. I'm going to go with that. Try and get rid of the Womp. Just to make life a little bit easier on me. Oh, these... Are they only high? No, they're high and medium. I guess rapid fire is low. The Donka. The Donka truck. Let her get her roars out and all that fun jazz. Okay, area. I'm gonna be able to get a bunch of them with that. We do have a line one there. We can get 2 of them there with that. We do want to just take some of them out, otherwise it's gonna be just a royal pain in the ass. Stellar magic. Evil eye. Nope, that's not going to be able to get both of them. Bright rage. That bright rage can get both of them. That's fine. Caterpillar babies.
Smile and say cheese.
It says we only need 1, so let's go with a knockdown on it. Dude, you have some odd looks. Damn eyes. Oh no. I'll have to go look at him in the little menu thing as well. Hey, we got a Thera Leaf out of that. I will gladly take healing items. Snap card. Let's see. Yeah, ugh. Their arms look like thumbs. I have to say, this game does have some unique aspects about its monster design. Every single one of them has. I don't think we're going to have front tail again, but... My makeup's not going on well today. Why do I have makeup in prison? Because I'm a supplier. Okay. I do find it interesting what the different prisoners and stuff say in these games. And different characters in general, too. It's definitely not as bad. Hey, oh, what? Hi. Got the lottery ticket. We got the thing there. Head back down to the first floor and this time climb the stairs on the right cell block. Didn't expect to have an interaction over here. Having a rough time, are ya? Mind your own business. We're in a hurry. Don't brush me off like that, man. Especially since I got some interesting information for you. Oh, that door over there, it's got a metal detector. It won't let people carrying dangerous items pass. You're the intruders, right? Carrying lots of vicious items, right? Don't scowl like that. It's just a machine after all. It's easy to fool. You wrap knives and other nasty toys in an insulating sheet, you should be able to get through. I have something here. It may not look it, but I'm a 15-year veteran of this jail. What are your terms? You want help breaking free? Now you're talking. Something like that. But right now is no good. I gotta get the timing right. Here's the deal. I can bust out of here on my own, so y'alls can just bring me a spoon from the cafeteria? Just a spoon? You shouldn't disrespect a spoon. When you're talking jailbreaks, the spoon is notorious. If you bring me one, I'll trade you for an insulating sheet. Okay. I can do that. I can get you some sheet. I mean, sorry, spoon for some sheet. Let's do a Bright Rage. Unfortunately, we cannot get all of them in it, so we're going to look at a Nova. That is not going to work. Hail Dust is just going to be absolute garbage as well. You have no good things there, Johnny. You have disappointed me greatly. We're just going to go wham-blam. Thank you, ma'am. Tatanka. I'm slightly tempted to spoil myself on her different summons, just so we can kind of get an idea of which direction we want to go with it. Tatanka is nice in that they do have the SP recovery. I think they do at least. I don't think it applies to her. I think it only applies to your allies, but... yeah, all allies. Let's go... let's do a high angle. Womp. That does not do nearly as much damage as I hope. Every single time we do it, I just feel kind of disappointed. And you knock down Bjarki, Malarkey. Still not impressive damage. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's do a knockdown on you again. This should kill you if we actually land it. We landed it! And I will go high angle. We have not gotten perfects on all of them, I don't think. So I don't think that's going to be something we go for. I could be wrong, but I don't think we have. Well, we definitely haven't now, so. And this should hopefully be enough. There we go. Drunk Cat versus Ninja Guy. I think I prefer Drunk Cat. I don't know if Drunk Cat stays in the party. It's not that I botch anything up. I just come to miraculously break out of the tightest prison in the world. Okay. I've been in 5 years already, though. Ah, so he's wanting to escape. He came to prove that he could, and he proved that he couldn't. There's also benediction. Okay. We've got that part done. We've got that part done. We've got double checking the Chon Chon and all that stuff real quick. Before we start planning to go to the next part, I need to double check. We go to personal Johnny snap cards. We've got 1 Bjarki, which is what we need. We've got 6 Womps is what we need. We've got 1 Chon Chon. Okay. And 4 prison guards. Yeah, we've got what we need. Sweet. Let's see. What does it want us to do next for this breakout? So it's going to be at the bottom, right? Ah. Yeah, pretty much doing the need, got, need thing. We do have one more enemy in here, but it's a boss, Ronway, that we need a snap of as well. Okay, so we need to probably... I see something over there that's glowing. That's probably what we need. It's a collectible puzzle. Woo! Well, my failure is obvious there. And here is an ad break, by the way. Hopefully it's not too severe for everybody. Hey, HLD, how's it going? We're going to fusion again into Tatanka. The Tatanka truck. I mean, I almost made a freaking weird joke there. Actually, if I made the dumpy joke, it probably would not actually be true because she does not have much of an ass, so. She's very top heavy. Let's go ahead and go with hard hit. Oh, wow. We didn't actually even take out any of them with her crap. Lovely. I think hard hit on you seems like the right play, although you might not actually survive this. Nope, you're not gonna. Okay, so we wasted a bit of our SP there. And they're both out of range of that being a situation. We go up to this Chon-Chon. Perfect timing for you. I don't know how delayed the YouTube side of the stream is, but I have a feeling I know what part you're at. Oh, you boosted your P defense. But you're not going to shave you. Who will shave my souls like a hobbit in the old Shire? Who will shave my souls? Yeah, I could release my own What the Fuck Christmas album. And high angle should finish him off. There we go, buddy.
I get stronger the drunker I get. That's Drunken Fist.
Alzorath's Greatest Hits brought to you by Nabisco. Seriously, Nabisco, give me all the Oreos. Speaking of junk food, I do have some junk food here. I think I'm going to get some York peppermint patties out. Should I have them while streaming? No, but they are in the drawer of goodies. Believe it or not, I actually do have a few things in my drawer of goodies. Right now, it's York peppermint patties and wintergreen mints. I'm on a mint kick. I've been for a few months. York peppermint patties are absolutely terrible for you, but they taste good. Oh no, we found Spike Spiegel. Okay, so healing from you needs to go in on her for sure. We got Bodhi. I think we'll go Bodhi on you. You are the least important, but you do have revive. So maybe that is the better one to have the Bodhi on. We'll do spikes. Where do we go? We'll do silver bracelet, actually. Okay, so we got that. And then we go ahead and obtain the sparkling item to receive a jailbreak spoon. Oh, it's open. Okay, I didn't expect this to be open. We got a jailbreak spoon. Oh, no. We've also got an SP attack down. Is there anything down here at the bottom? Doesn't list anything, but this seems like it. Nope, it doesn't lead anywhere. Sweet. This is a very odd-looking cafeteria. I should go look up the floor plan for Alcatraz and see just how off this is. It's not accurate at all. I can tell you that right away, but I do wonder if some of the rooms were like this. Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding the layout of Alcatraz. Let's see. Yeah, we've got everything in here. So it's now it's just time to get our blankie. Give me my blanket. I'm going to stay quiet here for a little while longer. If you need some help, swing by again. I know what's what, being a 15-year veteran of this jail and all. Well, I expected him to have a different line if we came and talked to him again, but apparently no. Oh, fucking hell. This might actually kill us. I haven't quick saved recently. Glad I healed up beforehand. Oh. Stellar Magic. Let's do Bright Rage. That is going to be our best bet on this one, I think. So we're going to go for it. We're going the best healing is a dead enemy approach. None of them died, did they? So we'll do Gunfu on these. Here's hoping we actually succeed at this. Oh, I keep forgetting his Gunfu is low, so he can't hurt any of the little fuckers. Bite me, game. I keep forgetting that. I'm gonna keep forgetting it on flying enemies, because the altitude system is just not something that's gonna stay locked in my brain, because we're going to have to deal with it so little, most likely, that it's gonna be one of those things that only comes out whenever it's gonna bite me in the ass rather than something I can take advantage of. And yes, I should just be paying attention whenever it's red. Let's go for... Yeah, we'll take out the Chon-Chon. Keep missing that just by like a mouse fart. Bite me, game. Stellar Magic. Raise up, Mao. May you be revived. Get your revenge.
A toast to victory. Really is the best.
Considering what we encountered there, that probably was one of the better outcomes. And we are going to have to use a tent now. He has one cure on him. That's got to go on Mao. So yeah, let's go take our tent. Don't mind me, cop. I'm just gonna heal here. It's okay, not the end of the world. We just had a very bad encounter. It's okay. We don't quite have enough for another one of our slow down the ring things. I'm going for it on everybody. That's going to just be a standard equipment for anyone. Go ahead and bring the mouse over here. Do a quick save. Okay, so yeah, this one is going to be... This is actually a fairly long area now that I'm looking at it. Most of the areas so far have been like maybe 1 or 2 scrolls. Okay, do we have anything to look at up here? We'll do the top floors first. Just because they're there. Okay, so we have that.
Can I get a little service here?
We could be modifying some of our stuff as well. Now I stop and think about it. Let's go with... Yeah, you go for a Biarchy. The holy... Yeah. I mean, we've got her. The Shaboink. Aesthetically, I still prefer this Thunderbird one over the other one. It's just more elegant, whereas the other one definitely feels like Earth Elemental. This one feels like Air Elemental. Let's go with... Okay, so evil. So Duskbrow doesn't work on any of these. But we're gonna do attacks. Let's do high angle, I believe. Or do we do knockdown? No, we'll do knockdown. This thing's flying. And you... I'm just going to have you attack because, frankly, you're pretty useless. And yeah, take it down to just one enemy. Gun guy, go. With, like, the abs of for days. I do still find it hilarious, and I'm going to state it. I stated it in the last game. This game does not have jiggle physics. So whenever they do that, it is some dude sitting there hand animating that shit whenever they're making the game. Oh, we're fairly early on, and there's already 2 forms, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 4 or 5, if not more. And if it's anything like the last 2 games, there's going to be an ultimate form as well. That is just broken. That you have to do like all the other side quests to get.
Good women can fight. And hold Koudelka.
It does do one odd thing with the bird form. It throws me off in a lot of games. And that is how there is no like physics to the wings. They're just flapping. They're not actually staying afloat. They're hovering and the wings are doing nothing. If it was the actual wings keeping up, they'd actually be going up and down. Let us go with knockdown time. On the BR key first. You're going to do knockdown as well. Oh, and we sealed its special abilities. We'll do Tatanka again. The jiggle must prevail. I mean, I forget if Dead or Alive was out by now. And that's just like Jiggle Physics the game. Dead or Alive Volleyball? I think that might have been a few years after this. But I just find it more comical that someone literally rigged and animated them specifically, rather than just having an algorithm do it. With an algorithm, that's its own thing. I just find it hilarious to think of some developer using their hardworking hours just for something like that. It cracks me up, especially whenever it wasn't really necessary at this time. Of course, this is also the game where you can get different colored panties, so... Well, the franchise. I don't know if this one does. We have not encountered that in this one yet. So we're going to go for the Chon Chon with you. And time for high angle. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to see their special attack poses. Because you actually get special attack poses with high hit and knockdown as well. Oh, we're at 65 souls. I could improve one of our things. Do we want to actually do personal Shania Fusion Thunderbird? Yeah, it's 90 for that. We haven't gotten any new ones for the Tonka. We only have the one, which gets us the new special skills for it. We don't have one that changes other stuff. Getting the cost of them down would not be bad. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one first. We'll get up to 90 soon enough. So that's level 3 now. I don't know if anything changes about their stat bonuses. It seems like it might. And 19, 18. Still not as physically strong as the other form, but definitely faster and luckier. It is the caster form. I don't want to talk to anyone right now. Leave me alone. Aw. When I was a kid, my gramps told me this prison used to be a fort. But I never thought I'd be put in here. Didn't even dream about it. Oh, I thought it said worried warden, not worried Warren. Around the fucking corner. So it's not on this side. I know that we have a shop in here as well. Not that we are going to be buying anything just yet, but... Well, let's do a hard hit to get rid of your crap. Get rid of all your strike. And we will go after you next. As I fail. Ta-da! Just slash him with our lightsaber? Certainly. Thunderbird, Thunderbird, ho! Oh wait, that's Thundercats. No! And yes, we're keeping on the long transformations. Why would I ever put them to short, my guys? I'm a human being after all. Yeah, let's take you out. Did you just gyrate at me, sir? Don't you be gyrating at me. We are actually doing decent damage with our even just normal attacks. Do we want to farm up to get another, not lariat, I am forgetting what they're called. Another one of the slower downer thingies. Not enough there. So they are just not anywhere. That we want them to be. Yeah, they're just barely too far away from each other for us to get just like a good AoE on them. So maybe we do hard hit with you on the Womp. You missed the part after Dawn's sister died. She got revived, and we came to Alcatraz. We actually didn't get to stream on Friday because my internet went out. So pretty much all that's happened since then is she got killed, she got revived, then we arrived at Alcatraz, fought through a few guards, met Al Capone. Al Capone, an assassin, tried to kill him. We stopped that, and now we're on the escape route from this place, but it did show a cutscene of Al's sister coming in and summoning these demons. But that's pretty much it. Okay, so slug shell, yeah, that's why it's missing, is because it's only low. Okay, so we need high angle. Taking out a Chon-Chon. Then you get to go high angle in onto Womp. The Womps are tanky little boogers. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened. We have not gotten that far. We're only basically an hour and a half after she died. And I've been taking every fight and also been very, very easily distracted and just horsing around a lot. Getting items, checking our inventory, chatting about stuff. Debating what game or game series we're going to cover after this, because this is the last of the franchise that I am aware of, unfortunately. Unless someone knows of one that I am missing out on. Okay, so knockdown. We're going to take out... I think she can take out the Biarki by herself. Not if I miss the perfect, though. You shielded them. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, all the trash goes on the Womp. We'll go for the Biarki. Because that's not going to drop their damage that much. You take out the Womp. Let's not screw this up again. Knock down the Chon-Chon. Oh, for fuck's sake. Complete whiff. Yeah, I think our perfect rate is not going to be that good. We're getting it a lot, but I don't think we're getting it over 50% even. I could be wrong. I mean, I can check. That's not what we're looking for. We are looking for property score. Our perfect... Oh, we're 64%. We're actually not doing as bad on that as I thought. Of course, our ring success is not very far off. That means we're either getting perfects or nothing. Okay, so which one are we? Frank is the one that we've got the worst on. Okay. We've passed Newark. Geez, Jerry's in a jam. Getting caught up by the police and all that. Well, he's taken with his motorcycle, so it won't interfere with business, but what do you want to do, boy? I don't want to support a prisoner. I'm gonna go to you. Oh, just as I was selling some prohibited stuff, I got arrested, but you don't need to worry about me. I bribed the guards, so I can come and go as I please. Lots of hot bods here, and the prison plays are so exciting. Oh, let me buy something from you. What happens when you lose to 2 Womp Womps? Womp Womp. Womp Womp. Oh, do I need a shark? I think she's a shark. Is she a shark or a whale? Tail. I don't remember. I'm not as well versed on VTubers as I probably should be, considering I live on the internet. Oh, lordy. We are going to need to sell some things. Spikes can go away. Shell bracelet, I'm actually not concerned about keeping. Poison is just like, it's annoying, but it's not the worst thing ever. Clip point, we can sell. I don't think we mess with any of the rest of that stuff. No, we don't. That'll get us a little bit of money. I am going to do saves. Just so, in case I completely bork this, we can actually try again. Okay, so we got the bit of money there. That means we can buy stuff here. Do you have anything new? Wool coat. No, we don't have new armor. Don't have new weapons. Do have tents and stuff like that we can buy, so that's not going to be a bad thing. I think we go for 1 coral pendant. That'll get at least everybody on some corals. Can't afford that and a pocket watch. I really want to buy the pocket watches, but they aren't as important as my brain keeps wanting them to be. So I do think I am just going to get some tents. We need talismans. No, we have 3 of them. That should be enough. Phoenix tail, we don't really care too much. That's 2 ring clears. Those are 3 Asunas. I think we do want a couple more of those. I think that's a good start for us. I don't think there's anything else here we want. So I guess we just save our money for the next big item. Try for a discount, 20% off, abso-freaking-lutely. That was me just being awful. So how much okay, so we need to spend probably, if I had to take a wild guess, 20 grand more to, no, sorry, 30 grand more to get to the next level. Like 30 grand before discounts. So Shania already has the coral pendant. I think our next most important one is probably you. You're going to take the lariat instead of the studded cap. I think that's good. Do we actually need any status protections for the upcoming boss? Let's see. The next person. Okay, so yeah, the next boss doesn't have status effects, I don't think. Doesn't look like it, at least. So do we want to improve anything else here? Not really. Okay, let's see. SP stands for... I'm not sure what STM or SNT are, but they're basically like limit breakpoints. They allow us to do special attacks and combos and stuff like that. And I keep calling it's called stock points, not SP, but my brain keeps saying it's SP. So let's go healing with you, because you are a little low. Yeah, I want to keep people over about 80 or 90 in case we get ambushed. Another thing I can do is I can go to this guy and shop. And upgrade my lovely things here. Like, I could come in here and make cure cheaper or stuff like that. Oh yeah, SP in battle is stamina points. Stamina or sanity. But yeah, I keep calling stock points SP as well because I'm a dumbass. But no, there is an SP in battle that is essentially, if you run out of it, you go berserk and just do random things. And the guards aren't doing their job. It's tough on us too. Aw, good for you. Do you have any items up top? Got the behind the stairs in the right cell block to find a Thera-leaf. Oh. Here's there. Well, I'll be damned, there is. So that's one item. There's apparently an item in the corner. Oh, I see it. Hail Dust, which is going to be our ice attack. Yeah, there are sanity points in this one. The only one that really I've had trouble with it is Johnny. He's kind of like, what's her face in the first game? Alice. Where he just has really low SP. We don't really have an item to boost it yet. Because we've gotten life, aura, and force and luck so far. These I will be using eventually. But it's going to be a little while before we get to the point where I have kind of like the slowdowns necessary for it. Because right now, the slowdowns are going on our offensive characters rather than our characters that are just kind of floating around doing jack squat. And it doesn't really have that high of importance to me until we get to the one to restore sanity. Okay, so we got that one. We got an item elsewhere in here.
I'm not afraid of you.
Let's do... Do we do knockdown on baby? No, we do knockdown on Bjarki. And you do knockdown on... Same guy. Should be able to finish him off. I do like the zoom ins whenever they are doing one of their non-standard attacks. So we will go with... Oh, Thunderbird? Yeah, we'll go with Thunderbird. Thunderbird be faster. Means more attacks. Huzzah! And we will knock down the John John. Hopefully. Sir, that was uncalled for. High angles. High angles, low hopes. Oh, we almost had perfect on the entire fight, too, which would have gotten us... I don't even know what it would have gotten us in these fights. Probably just extra, like, soul points or something. Soul Benediction is still a good prize. I am not going to complain about an Asuna. Or a remedy, whatever you want to call it. Health-wise, definitely want to go for you again. I should probably reduce the mana cost on the cure one for him. But I kind of want to save my money for gear first. What are you doing? Whoa, what's that voice? Something happened, right? Please don't leave me here all alone. No. There's our hit area expand. Okay, so yeah, that's all the items here. We should probably do a quick save. Bruh. F1. That is one thing I really love about emulators, as well as quick saves. Ha! Life savers. Bright Rage. Not able to hit any of them. Hail Dust. I suppose, yeah, we could do a Hail Dust like that. It's going to do all of like 3 damage to the guy in front, but... why the hell are those dragonfly things battling with honkers and dump trucks swinging around? What? I mean, they've got... I assume you're talking about these guys. They do have cake. But as far as their chest, I thought those were just normal pecs with eyeballs on them. With little mouths on the bottom. Goodbye, fiend. Defeated. Time for another fusion. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go Thunderbird again. Yeah, a lot of enemies in this game do have cake. Just in case anybody's really curious. That's been true of the past few games as well. There's also been really twisted shit as well. Like the backwards tails and the upside down men, the dog arms. Someone was on drugs, and this is the result. I'm not gonna lie, when you saw the title, you thought we were playing Kingdom Hearts 3. We might cover the Kingdom Hearts series. It's It's on the list. It's just not high on the list for me because Disney. But yeah, they're also, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. They're very convoluted to follow as the story gets really messy. But the reason this gives you Final Fantasy X vibes is there's a lot of inspiration, especially from 10 and 10-2 in these, in this one at least. Last game had it as well. The first one, not as much. First one felt a lot more tied to the source material, which was Koudelka. So but yeah, it's definitely the era, and it's a JRPG. This, however, is a lot more pervy than Final Fantasy X. We haven't gotten to the real pervy part. It really starts kicking in around halfway in these games. At least in the first two games it did. Because we went from sort of, okay, this is, we got perverted old man kind of thing to like, we are literally getting panties as equipment. And you are going to go a knockdown. Yeah, definitely a series worth checking out. It is a good JRPG as far as like the combat system and all that stuff. The only one that's a little bit high friction to get into, I would say, is Koudelka, and that's the PS1 title. And that's only because it's a tactical RPG merged with freaking, I'm trying to remember what's called, not Silent Hill, Resident Evil. Whereas these are more traditional JRPGs. But how are you doing, by the way, Arkham? You missed us being in the Arkham University tracking down what is essentially Penguin. Okay, healing, cure on Mao. And do we want you to... Yeah, go ahead and heal yourself. We're looking a little rough on the mana end of things, so I will go ahead and use that too. Okay. You have anything over here? Can't take it. Oh, can we take the guns? Oh, we got a pure leaf. Although this is not actually listed on the item list of this. It is weird. Not the only one who thought it was a Kingdom Hearts with dark characters. I mean, do we not see slightly messed up Sora in our little blonde protagonist here? There's Dark Edge. There's a tent. I think I might have actually done the wrong area first. Oh, so this is just... I don't know why they didn't have you do this first place, but that's fine. I doubt it will get a remake. Chrono Trigger, that is. I don't think it'll get a remake. I love the game. I have... trying to remember if I've streamed it once or twice now. I'm pretty sure only once, but I have played it twice within the past couple of years. But that's because it is one that I played a ton of. Final Fantasy VI is another one like that. Where I don't think they're going to get a remake, but they are great as is. I think the Pixel Remaster is the closest thing we're going to get to a remake of Final Fantasy VI as well. You can hear something over there. Over there means outside. Hey, quick, open it! No. Don't open it. If we're hearing weird things out there, that means it's going to be a fight. And yes, that's supposed to be Al Capone. Looks nothing like him. It appears to be an electric door. Would it be that the power is out? You got a good eye and basic logic skills, unlike the rest of us.
The breaker's probably tripped with all the commotion. I wonder if there's a control room somewhere.
Although, I have to say, the character ensemble in this one So far, I think it leans more towards... I'm torn as to whether it'd be Final Fantasy 7 or 9 as far as the ensemble of characters. Okay, so we got... right as soon as we open that, Jesus. Hi, guys. Let's go rapid shot then. Oh, none of your... it does not like me today. Gale Rod, no. Rock Bump is just line, so that's not going to do anything. So I guess it is literally just smack'ems. Let's take out the Bjarki first. But I do really like the ring system in this. As much as I like crack jokes about various aspects of it, it is absolutely something I wish was in more games. Wonder if he's related to Al Pacino or maybe Alzorath. We're gonna go for Bright Rage. Yes, that'll hit both of them. Sweet. Then she, I think Thunderbird has a line attack. Sorry, I had to make the weird joke. Every Al is related, just in case anybody's curious. Yes, even Full Metal Alchemist. Let's go with... yeah, we can get them both with it. Might as well use a little magic on her. And no, the ring does not move this slow by default. It is literally just because I've gotten equipment just to do that. I've spent way too much of our money for that. Okay, do I need to tent? Not quite yet. I'm going to tent before going out there, though. So let's go with healing from you on her. The one anime you haven't gotten into, but you did see a few episodes on Adult Swim back in the day. It's pretty good. It's a little bit, it drags on at points. And I know that there's going to be people who want to like punch me in the throat for saying that. It drags on at points. There is fluff material in it. Brotherhood helps a little bit with it, but I am not a huge anime buff. It is one I was able to finish though. If you're wanting more my taste, it's going to be more in the realm of like Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, and then things like movies like Paprika, stuff like that. As much as I know about a decent amount of anime, I treat it just like normal TV shows rather than treating it as something separate. If it's got a good story and a good world building, I'm gonna take it. Okay. I think this is the room we're supposed to be in. You're more into anime shows like Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Duel Monsters, Naruto, Shippuden. Yeah. I know a lot of people who love those. I have a hard time staying with them. I like definite ends, which a lot of those don't lend themselves to. They usually only get their definite end after they have gone on for a while. Unfortunately. Let's see. Looks like we found it. All the prison's power is controlled from here. Which one? Whoa, all the breakers are blown. So many switches, I don't know which one to reset. You could try whatever, or maybe it'll be faster if we found someone who knows about this stuff. I mean, we could go ask around. Or we could just read the guide and it'll tell us the clues that we get. Murdoch is in the upper right cell block area on the second floor above Gerard and Bouygues. Talk to him, and Murdoch will mention the amps on the first row go from 1 to 6, left to right. Murdoch tells Johnny to deliver the same message to Peck. Okay. Peck is in the lower left cell block on the second floor. Talk to him, and Peck will say that the amps on the second row from 6 to 1, left to right. Peck will tell Johnny to deliver the message to Barracus, who's in prison near the sewers, and head down to the first floor, go right, go past Capone's cell, or in... Okay. Go up. Barracus is the first prisoner you'll see, and he's quite social. Amps on the third row from 1 to 6, left to right. So... can we just, like, mess with it? Let's give it a shot. Which switch should we reset? We want 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we needed to go up to 15. Actually, let's go ahead and put those back down. So this one is 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, PS1 and PS2 were a bit of a heyday. I would say even back into Super Nintendo and Genesis. NES had its handful of gems, but I would not say it is a must-play system. Even though I grew up on that and the Atari 2600 and stuff like that. A lot of good games there. It's just I don't think there's any must-plays in them. Except for a couple just really odd outliers. Then you get to the Super Nintendo, Genesis, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. You have some on the Xbox and the Saturn 2 that are kind of outliers like with the NES. But PS1, PS2, SNES, and Genesis, you can grab those consoles, and if you even get like a half dozen just random games that are not sports games, chances are you'll have at least one gem in there that's fun to play. Even some of the sports games are actually really good. You grew up playing Crash Bandicoot, Warp Spyro 3, and Ape Escape. For PS2, the only game you love dearly and think consider the best in your opinion is God of War 1 and 2. You would really like the stuff that Riss covers. Riss Wirral? I don't think he's in chat right now, but he is another variety streamer that he just finished going through the entire God of War series. Funnily enough. Like all of them. Even the newer ones. It's kind of fun to watch. So we need 6 and 1. And then the last one must equal 10 amps. Do we want to like mix it up with these and do like meh, meh, meh? We can get all the items from those. We didn't have to do all the extra walking because we have a guide. Saves me on excess battles. For me, I'd say Super Nintendo gems were things like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI. There were a few other odd ones. Bahamut Lagoon, if you're going international, was a really good one. Although the story is the gameplay in it was great. Same for like evolving the guys. Genesis had stuff like Phantasy Star 4, Balls. Then you go into PS1. Outstanding things were just, of course, the Final Fantasies on PS1 were pretty good. Some people don't like 8. Your mom introduced you to God of War back in the day. Thanks for you fell in love with it. You're not crazy about the reboot ones you have on PS4 and PS5. They are a bit of a different genre. I will give that one a decent bit of a nod. Do we even need to tent up? I don't even think we need to tent up. I think we can save our resources. We're about to be going into a boss fight, for anyone curious. But do we actually have our... We do have those all at 2. We need to snap. Just double checking. I don't think we've actually gone for a full combo in this.
But yeah, I like a wide variety of games. I mostly cover RPGs on streams here. I will sometimes stream stuff that we would normally just show as videos on the channel, which is more incremental, tower defense, stuff like that. I do review these as well, but I'm way behind on writing them. Okay, let's do this fight. This is gonna suck. Nugs.
Hey, look. Edna?
How could she open a window? Maybe that woman did something. It's you. Thank God.
Edna.
Stay back.
What the?
And we have a boss fight. Unfortunately, we also have an ad coming in on Twitch, so I'm going to go ahead and manually run the ad so we can actually just kick it out of there. That way we don't have to worry about it interrupting a cutscene after this. Incremental of incremental hells. It would be fun to make like an incremental that allows viewers to jump between different incrementals and just play them. I think that would be hilarious to do. It'd be a pain in the ass, so I'm probably not going to do it, but it'd be fun. Okay, so we do need to take a picture, so we're going to do that first. Dude.
Okay, look over here. Smile and say cheese.
You don't get why people are hating on Lightning Farron from Final Fantasy 13. I have only played a little bit of Final Fantasy 13. I did bounce off of it, but I have not played enough of it to judge it good or bad. We will be covering it. That might actually even be the next game or the game after next that we cover as far as this goes, because we've just spent... We basically beelined through Shadow Hearts 1 all the way to this one, just all in one big row. We haven't done Final Fantasy in a while, so that might be one I jump back onto. Thing is, if we do Final Fantasy 13, we're gonna have to do the entire series of Final Fantasy 13, which I have, but it does. I do remember why I bounced off of it. Real boss fight, an ad, exactly. If we do combos, everybody's got two. I could also just have you do hard hit to drop him down first. Oh, wait, he doesn't even have any charge. Oh, he has charge up. Never mind. Yeah, we do have to do a hard first. Okay, so that drops you down to a little bit below one, so we don't want Nathan to be the last one. I think we go for combos. So you are going to do fusion first. Into Thunderbirds! Ho! And yes, all of her transformations involve stripping. She's a magical girl. What can we say? She only has two of her forms. You can tell which forms she has by her tattoos. Okay, ad should almost be over as well. So we can go combo. I'm actually gonna, I think I'm gonna combo off of Cat. Okay, so you start your combos. You are going to go into Nate in second. He's going to do Gun Fu, probably Slug Shell, I think. Yeah, Slug Shell. To get our combo number up. Next up is... I think we go Johnny into Thunderbird. Into What's-Her-Face. We already took a picture, too. What's with the monster design in this game? Everything's just kind of having their packages swing around or inflated and stuff. That's Koudelka did that, too. That's been around since the mid-90s for the series. Oh, let's go Stellar Magic. We will do... Water on mid, I think? Because this guy is fire. And we did take a picture, so we know what he is. Let's go... Yeah, we'll do that. Admittedly, this one's not as bad as some of them. This guy's just got a weird foot at the bottom. If you go look at the streams, it'd probably be about 2/3 of the way through the streams of the second game. I think it was. Was it the second game? Might have been the first game. No, I think it was the second game. We had backwards tails. Combo magic. Oh, great. Let's go. I don't know which any of these do, so we're just going to be like hoping for the best. That one seems like it's going to be a ground one. This one seems like it might be a good one. Tempest. That might actually be water. It's either water or air. That was a good bit of damage. Ow. Hello, friend. We took him down over halfway. Hey, Bahamut, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, the monster design in this game is out there. It always has been. One of the first enemies you ever encounter is a guy floating upside down with, I think, 3 heads that shoots you with a gun. It comes in from, like, swinging from the gate. So we're going to go with a knockdown on you. You are going to do cure. Oh, no, we don't actually even need a cure. That's actually fine. We will do a hail dust. Unless, yeah, you don't have enough for a hard hit. Nathan's going to be the one that has to hard hit him. Thing is, we have to be really careful or he's going to get a double attack on us. Ow. That was bad. Let's go. Special skills. Dusk Proud might be the right thing to do. These are all dark damage, though. I'm just hoping we have enough SP to hard hit him. Do I count Zelda as an RPG? I consider them more adventure games. I know that's not necessarily agreed upon, but I do consider them more adventure games than RPGs in most cases. There's some that get closer to it. But for me, RPGs are usually more grand adventures with like NPCs and world building and stuff like that that are detailed. So things that, I'm trying to think of a good example, like Majora's Mask would be a lot closer to a proper RPG for me than, say, the original Zelda. But they do focus much more on the exploration as opposed to the story and inter-character narrative. So we're going to go, I guess, knockdown with you. I'm hoping that Johnny has it. Because this next hit is going to suck butt. Let's go. I'm going to do Aqua Edge on her so she does more damage. Adventure for you too. They're great adventure games, and they're just solid games in general. I haven't played all of them, but the ones I've beaten, I've been glad that I beaten. I mean, I beat the first two, and I'm pretty sure I beat I'm forgetting the name of it. The Super Nintendo one. For some reason, my brain is just blanking on it. Link to the Past, I believe. But yeah, the ones I've beaten, I have not regretted beating. The ones that I haven't beaten, I wanted to beat, just didn't have time or the attention span to do. Though I am not as enthralled with the open world ones, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. They're fine. I just don't like the weapon breaking in them. Other than that, I don't mind them. The puzzles are kind of fun, even though I suck ass at them, but let's go downward angle. We should be able to kill him fairly soon. We'll do a Stellar Magic just to do a Bright Rage, I believe. He had little suctions on the bottom of his feet. I did not realize that. Oh, I didn't realize we had gotten perfect ring rate. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I'm okay with that. Almost had enough to do another upgrade on her as well. What is an RPG without good puzzles?
Damn it! What the hell is going on?
Beats me. I have no idea either.
I do think that puzzles can make or break a game as far as RPGs go. I would rather have a good RPG with no puzzles than to have a great RPG with shitty puzzles. There are things in Final Fantasy 15 whenever we finally get around to playing it. Nausea be damned. We will be playing through that. There are certain puzzles and bonus areas in that one that I know are going to be awful in general, but especially awful for me. Because I get motion sick, and there is a certain puzzle where you have to basically go through this kind of weird gravity swapping maze thing, and then you get to a statue and you have to climb the statue to get stuff and all that fun stuff. That's going to be hell for me. So a bad puzzle can ruin a good RPG, but I think a lack of puzzles in an RPG doesn't quite ruin it for me. It will make it feel a little more flat, but it's not the worst thing ever. At least for me. Yeah. Everyone has different tastes. Final Fantasy X Tetris puzzles. I think probably my favorite RPG with puzzles in it is Lufia. The second one especially. I'm not great at the puzzles, but they have that Zelda puzzle vibe while still being interesting. They're not hard puzzles, but it's just enough to keep you engaged with like the travel around the world and the fact that the enemies are out. If you're traveling in the overworld, they're random encounters, but if you're traveling in dungeons, they're actually on the map. So how you do the puzzle if there's enemies present can matter. There's even puzzles that use the enemies, which I think is really good design. Okay, so we get to go to Chicago because that's all we've got. Final Fantasy 15 I bounced off of twice. I'm afraid to play it now, but we are still going to play it as far as I can. If it gets too bad, I obviously will have to stop streaming it, but because I'll get motion sickness in some of the areas. In the world map, I don't. I know that I was watching a friend stream a puzzle bit of it that did make me absolutely fucking motion sick. So, and I was just watching it. So I'll have to be like really cautious with that part. Maybe play through OBS instead of real time. But yeah, I thought it was fine. I am more a fan of turn-based ones. I like the gambit system in 12, though. Oh, I was expecting this to be voice acted. So what do you plan from here, Capone? Had to have been one of those McManus family rats that tried to have me killed. Maybe they're also after Edna. Perhaps. Well, I'll try and track down that Gilbert guy. From what the kid says, it sounds like there might be some connection. Is there a connection, though? Sorry to keep you waiting. Should we be get going? I can speak. I can read. Oh, we're ready to go, but we haven't heard where we're going. I haven't told you yet, huh? This little country town called Roswell seems to be worked at the... Oh, I know what we're getting next. I played enough of the previous games to know what we're getting next. There is only one person we know of with a starship. Oh, we got a Gale still. Oh, there is... item list for this place says that. Can we actually break into your chest? Nope. Okay. That McManus rat is definitely involved in all this. I swear I'll catch him by the tail. Okay, groovy, groovy, groovy. Wait a minute. That painting there is just a trimmed up version of that one. Is it not? No, it's not. It's a different perspective. I'll be damned. Okay, so we got like music in the background. I did get a copyright claim on one of these, which is the dumbest thing. It's just the dumbest thing. It wasn't for any of the like proper music played, but it was for a like crescendo of music that wasn't even the one being claimed. What caused it to be 15 seasons? I'm not sure what is being asked with that one. Final Fantasy 15 is just... It's just Final Fantasy 15. It's real time, though. Ish. Oh, that's right. Before we go to Roswell, there's somewhere I'd like to stop first. Don't be such a spoiled sport. I just want to go see an old friend. Do ya, meow? See if we have any new trades. Got number 21 acquired. We don't have that. We don't have those. Don't have those, and we don't have the final request either. But yeah, I'm just not sure what you mean by 15 seasons. Unless you mean 15 entries of the game. Persona. Another controversial take. I prefer the core series. I prefer core SMT. 15 is just entries. It's just sequels. They're all separate standalone games for the most part. There's actually probably like 30-something Final Fantasies, but mainline is the numbered ones. And you have things like Tactics, Adventures, the forks that are things like 10-2, 13-2, 13-3, Crystal Chronicles, that kind of stuff. Yeah, as far as Persona goes, Persona's fine. I always feel split whenever I'm playing it. I feel like I'm juggling 2 games instead of 1, which throws me off a little bit. Because you have, of course, the social aspect of the real world, and then you have the combat aspect of the game world. And I always feel like I'm going to miss something. So I usually, if I play through those, it'll be with a very adamant guide to try and get as much as possible in one run. Because I always feel like I have to do multiple runs of them. Whereas with the core SMT games, there is a little bit of fiddliness with them, but I would gladly take something like Nocturne, or even just the original Shin Megami Tensei. Well, I forget if it had the Tensei at the beginning, whenever it first started. Back then it was just Japanese only, though. So that could just be a translation issue. But yeah, I like the core series, and I do like some of the other spin-offs of the SMT as well. A bit more than Persona. But Persona's got that swagger, and it's also got that public appeal. Okay. So we need to leave this place. And go to Paramount Pictures. They're going for all the stuff here. But yeah, Final Fantasy's numbered series is up to 16 now. Oh, I like this music. It's schwanky. It's been a long time, friends. Oh, if it isn't Mao! Hey, you guys, this is your new lead actress and sponsor. Pay your respects. It's all cats. It's cats all the way down. And they're all big and floofy. Here's your one you should play if you haven't. Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of the Elusive Age S. I have... Oh, I think I have that. Let me check real quick. Let me go look at my... let's see. Oh, I do not have the definitive edition. I'm pretty sure I actually have. Yeah, I have the non-definitive edition. I have the original Echoes of an Elusive Age. But yes, I do like Dragon Quest. Even though we haven't really played it on the channel, it's just a good... any entry that you go to in it is going to be, at least, at the very least, fine. So it's a very safe RPG series to jump into. But yeah, Fluffy Cat Studio. Master has so many friends. Master Meow's not the only big cat. What? And those are some janky looking cigarettes. So, how is it, the you-know-what, making progress? Well,
am, but is that supposed to be George Lucas? It looks like him. The set and the money are ready, but there's no money to hire the main actor. Oh my. The money I pilfered from Capone wasn't enough? No, it's not that. It's just that, well, it's a cat actor. Human money just doesn't... Ah, so that's a problem. How silly of me. Well, if that's the case, I've got to raise some cat coins. Oh god, it's a cat coin quest. Master Meow, what have you guys been talking about? Can't you tell by looking? It's a movie. What's it a movie about? This is way too early for it to be George Lucas, though. Because George Lucas... I don't even know if he was born in 29. It's America Hollywood, no less. Without at least one silver screen debut, I can't call myself a woman. I did not realize you were a woman. Have a good one, Arkham. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your day. But now, leave the money concerns to me. You continue listing and booking the actors. You have some kind of lead? Oh, could it be? Yep, I'm gonna use that trick. Wow. What? Where are we going with this? For Mao to film a movie, cat coins must be paid to the cat actor who plays the villain. In a normal battle, cat coins can be obtained by felling an enemy using the Drunken Fist skill, Cat Touch. If you defeat the villain cat in battle, you can shoot your movie. However, if you lose, filming will be cut and you have to retake that scene. If you retake, you'll have to pay the actor cat coins again. Oh, great. Is this the dog fights again? But let me do what I want to do. I trust you to take care of things here. I'll come by every now and then to see how it's coming. No goofing about. Whale. Okay, so that's going to be... So are we going to encounter random cats? So we're just gonna have to kill enemies and get cat coins. I hate to trouble you, but I'll leave you to get the actors. Okay, so we basically have to go get the actors' pay, but... That run! Oh my. Oh my. We're 9 hours in. We're doing pretty good. Okay, let's wiggle our way out here as a fat cat that we are. We do have to go back to Alcatraz, and we do actually have to go get some other items. Oh, we can actually get our first fight if we go and do some stuff. Okay, that's nice to know. So we want to go to Alcatraz first, though. Okay, so we actually need to go get the ring fragment as well. So we're probably going to get a few encounters in here. It's not the end of the world. We can handle them. I do wonder... Has our little buddy down there been getting levels with us? I do not know. I'm going to have to go back and look at the footage to see if he has or not. I don't think he has been, because I think he was already level 10. There is a way to tell. Currently at... Okay, so 2228 is a number I need to remember. So 2228. And yes, we do actually have a map on this. I just don't use it. Is he still in here? Hi. Killer has to be found.
I don't know if we're going to have more encounters in here or not. We should. We should probably see if this guy has anything new to say. I cohorts escaped, but I only got caught. Okay. Poor guy. I'm guessing his cohorts are our little friends who can buy and sell stuff from. Speaking of which, give me more items. The moment games truly ahead of their times is when there are chunky cat petting scenes. Honestly, these games so far have been oddly prescient with some of the things that they have mentioned. Very unintentionally, because this was made easily 10 years before any of the things that it's being prescient about even kind of glimmered in the eye. We're going to buy another one of those. Try for a discount. 20% off. Ta-da! So now we have our third one. So Shania has one. I really care if he has one. Not really. So now we have 3 coral pendants and 1 coral area. You get the other one. Cracking my neck real quick. But we need to come up here and get an attack ring thing. This is something that pretty much all of the Shadow Hearts do. And I'm on the fence as to whether I think it's a good thing or a bad thing. But it is... I want to say... Oh, there it is. We actually have multiple places we can go in here. No. But it often has, once you've beaten a boss and it kind of like drags you out of the area, it very, very, very often has an item left behind where the boss was. So you have to do the entire blasted walk back. We've kind of gotten in the habit of it. But still not sold on that. If it's going to have items like that, I would wish that it would just leave us there so we could grab it instead of making us do unnecessary walking. I would say the first game was probably the worst about it, though. The rest of these just kind of seem to be doing it as a nod back to the original design. Okay, so we actually need to do a little bit of farming. And I don't think we can get encounters here anymore. We can get encounters in a few places if we need to actually get levels. So Arkham University. We need to earn some mackerel coins. We also need to see how we're doing on pedometer steps. It's been a while since we've been there. But we need to get 5 mackerel coins. Private Johnny current step is 760. What can we get? Thera extract. Thera extract is going to be exceptionally useful later. I want to see what else we get first. I don't want to be burning it. Oh, I don't want to load. I thought we were still on the save spot. We need to kill, I believe, 5 enemies here. I think, to get mackerel coins. So we can do our first fight with Mao. I think we've actually gotten this map fully revealed. Yes. Okay. So it is just defend. Because I think it's going to be one-shotting these guys. Let's go after the Serges first. So it is just defend. Yeah, we are making okay progress. We're, as usual, we're going to be a bit behind the, like, how long to beat estimates and stuff like that, because I do get derailed and that kind of fun jazz. Oh, yeah, 9, 10, 11. I just realized what that was just on the humorous side of things. Because I am a Dumas. Wonder if we ever got it on camera with, like, 8, 9, 10 or anything like that. Cat touch on him. I don't know if this is actually going to kill him, though. Yep, it is. So we're going to have 4 of 5 just from this one fight. So one more fight, just macro coin it out, and we should be fine. I do try to minimize the grinding on camera, but there are no guarantees that it is entirely avoidable.
Already passed out?
There's 4 of our coins. Hey, Shiari. How's it going? Welcome to us turning people into currency. Would you enjoy an enemy coin? We just have to drink a little bit of liquor and smack them in the face and they turn into a mackerel coin. And yes, I am just doing the joystick in circles. He's doing that backwards thing himself. Bright Rage, goodbye, fiends. Sounds like a fever dream. Man. Imagine if you could, like, punch people and turn them into money. Can only do that in the MMA. Do I like Mao? So far, yes. I have not gotten to engage with his per amount fights yet. We'll see how those go. Oh, ooh, we might not actually kill this guy. Nope, we got him. Sweet. May not have gotten the perfect.
Looks like I can drink some.
That should be 5 mackerel coins. Or if you know the right people. Yeah, sadly. You can do that in boxing as well. It's just blood sports are the only way you're going to get paid to punch people. That and bouncer. And even then you're not supposed to punch people. You're supposed to restrain and remove. So you don't get lawsuits happening against the property you're being a bouncer for. Okay, as far as what we want to use our resources on, we're going to do Mana Leaf on Mao. Mao is definitely looking like a permanent party member. Right now, probably the one that we are most likely to remove is Nathan, if we get another character that we like. But right now, Shania, definite keep. Mao, probably keep. Nathan, so far pretty solid. And Johnny, we need him for the pictures, so we can do his side quest. So we have to keep him in the party anyway. Nathan doesn't have a reason to need to be in the party constantly. He just needs to be there for the other fights. Oh yeah, and we were going to check. Personal. He is getting XP. Okay. Just not a lot. Of course, we weren't trying to get a lot here. Where does it list our... Is it here? There it is. Cat currency embossed with a mackerel on the blue background, the lowest denomination. It will play a larger role when the 3% consumer tax begins next year. Cool. How are you doing today, by the way, Missy? Hopefully a little bit better. Although, the way life goes, not always the easiest path to take. Let's see. Do we want anything else from these guys? I don't think so. Not yet. Data, Sava, Lot 1. And off we go to do our first challenge, which could be good, could be bad. I do not know. It may be sad. Okay, let's hear the details. It's this person. What will you do? Will we just pay the fee to the actor, or we can start filming right away? I've got to practice my lines. Kind of afraid of what's going to happen. Mainly because I haven't bothered spoiling myself on this side quest, other than the fact that I need the coins. So quick save before it, and all right, let's do this. Right in the scene. Director, the actors are ready. Oh, he's got a cool little leather coat. Oh no. Start with the action scene. 1, 3, 2, 1, action! Is it just a fight? Cat Pagoda. She is known across the continent for her incomparable power and beauty. One day when Mao returned from training, she found her dear lover had been kidnapped by an evil group after her. To save her lover, Mao went alone into the enemy's hideout, the 5-storied pagoda. What is the true identity of the awaiting enemy? What will happen to Mao? Find out next time. This is the enemy's hideout. Wait for me, I'm coming to rescue you. Stop, I cannot let you pass. Who are you? I am serial number T803, product name Meowminator. I am a combat cyborg sent from the future to kill you. A combat cyborg? You're just wearing sunglasses. Think that makes you tough?
In the near future, your son becomes a threat to the Sky Cat Company, the company that created me. Before that happens, I will see you die. I don't know what accent I'm going on with that, but... Children are just the result of being in heat. I shouldn't have to die for that. We're going to have all the movie references, so that is a George Lucas reference, then. Okay, so the Meowminator, we do want to do a hard hit first to just drain them of their nonsense. Okay, so we do a high angle next. Jeez. So he does a little bit more damage than I anticipated. And we are just going to have tight ring on us constantly, aren't we? This guy's a little bit tougher than I anticipated, sadly. Because we've only gotten him down to halfway and we're already starting to be on, like, back foot here. Thera Leaf. Okay, so that brings us down to 53. I think I do need to just do another Thera Leaf on us, and then we need to do SP recovery. Sorry for concentrating a little bit on this. I am mildly afraid of it. This is going to be a long fight. Do we have to... I think we might have to finish it with abilities, if I remember correctly, don't we? Here, I'm going to open up a second window for this one. So we'll go there and we will do per amount. Where is the per amount side quest? He's got 250 life. Apparently we have to snap him. I'm going to give us a little bit more of an edge because we are not doing very much damage. You get to snap him at... Okay, we get to snap him later. Okay. So he's going to hit us.
We need to hard hit him first, though. He hits us next, we heal. Then we SP up before we... Okay, I think I see the pattern that we need to be going on with this next one. Yeah, if he gets a double attack on us, we are dead. Just straight up DED dead. Okay, so he actually has one charge in there already, so I do... Oh, I need to be item... He's going to double attack us and kill me. Shit. Thought we removed enough, but... I'm just hoping he does not get us with a double attack. We could survive it after doing a 90, though. So, hard hit on Meownator. We have to do Thera and then SP recovery again. Tight Ring has now recovered. Yippee-ki-yay. I think I probably should have waited until I was slightly higher level to face this guy. Just because of the amount of damage we're doing. Even with his counter element. Oh, we got him.
Even if you drink, don't get drunk.
Oh.
So it's your fault you can't hold your liquor.
Huge jug and a lottery ticket. Nice. I keep expecting it to be voice acted. Too many damaged areas cannot continue. Thinking of a robot could beat a living cat was your first mistake. I'll be back. Yay! We got a stronger cat touch. Can't touch this. Cat touch this. Oh, lordy. Good, good, just like that. Keep it up, and this will be a big hit for sure. I am the main actress. How would you expect any less? Wonder when we get to face the next actor. I should probably wait until I get proper levels for them. But now that that's powered up, that's actually a good thing. Melting, melting, same. I very well might just do 3 hours because it is so bloody warm. My hands are literally sweating on the controller, if that tells you anything. And I have a fan on me. Okay, so we have time until the next shoot. So we have to pretty much come back here to do each of them, if I'm guessing. Because, yeah, I am what is known as Toasty at the moment. A roasty toasty ostio. Okay, Roswell is going to be a fairly big one, but we can do one area in there. heat stroke moment. I'm not quite there. I have plenty of hydration, and it's only about, like, I would say it's maybe upper 80s, lower 90s in this room. At least until the AC kicks on. When the AC kicks on, it gets tolerable, but it needs to kick on first. And I have a space heater in here called a computer. So that's temperature difference between this and the rest of the house. So what else do we, we just go to Roswell next. Huzzah. And yeah, I don't think anyone's really built for that weather. If they are, they're weirdos.
What are we gonna do now? Thanks to your god-awful piloting, I'm stuck in this disgusting place!
Hold on. I do believe the reason this all happened is because of you. It's true. You said, fly to America, even though our ship was on a trial run.
Even so, when there's a crash, people will normally try to help, but you just had to look like an alien.
But Miss Hilda, you're a talking bat. They said you were the unusual one, didn't they? So getting caught, it was completely your fault.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Well, I know why. We haven't eaten since we were thrown in here. I know it. We're going to starve, aren't we?
I can't take it. At this point, I'd even eat you.
What? Hilda, you can! Hilda!
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call AC affordable here. It's still, if you're wanting to install it into a house, like full house AC, it'll still cost you several $1,000s. We're talking upwards of like $5,000 to $12,000 at a low end, just to get it like updated. But it is more ubiquitous around here. You can get window units for a few hundred. You can get mini splits for a couple thousand that are actually halfway decent, but yeah, I cannot imagine living somewhere where AC was not readily available. That said, I could probably live with it, because at least there I could get a cross breeze without feeling like somebody's going to come bursting through my window. I live in a place where I get to play fireworks or firearms. I'm actually pretty good at that game because I know the difference, but... Oh, what is that? It couldn't be a spaceship. Nope, it's a Roger ship. And yeah, Roger's being dramatic. He's immortal. Did you come out to gawk at this too? No, not really, but what the hell is it? Well, it all happened about a week ago. I saw a moving light in the eastern sky. I just watched it for a while, and it kept getting bigger and bigger until boom! Right here, see? So it's a real UFO. Yep, I suppose it was. I was watching when some alien guy and a pink bat came out of it. But people from the base took them away. They're probably being dissected right now. People keep saying how this year is so hot. Weirdly, the hottest it got there was 21C. It is an uncannily hot year, but it is not the hottest year I've lived through. It is definitely a bad mix of hot and humid, though. That said, if I could move up to Canada even, or Europe, I totally would. Unfortunately, that is not the case.
We've got them. Okay, we need to examine the bus stop sign. Okay, I think right now in this room, it would be... They don't believe in our Lord and Savior AC. You can get AC over there. It's just not built into stuff. If I ever just like completely blew up to the point where I could emigrate to either Germany or the UK, or even I'd be even up for like Denmark or Sweden or Norway. I would probably save up and invest in a mini split. Even if I had to install that shit myself. I do not do well in the heat. It destroys me. No matter how long you wait, the bus won't come. There's no such thing as a bus stop where no bus comes. I forgot what his voice was. That's because this is the countryside. They stopped that line a while ago. They got to get rid of this bus stop, but that costs money too. This is our next weapon. And then you have things like, I believe, is it Hong Kong that is like you almost mandatorily, you almost have to like have AC to survive? Remember to get your breathing license if you come. I heard that they are going to be trying to make internet use part of the TV license. I hope that does not pass. No, I didn't say anything. I've got a bad feeling about this, though. This bus stop has waited through rainy days and windy days right up to now for a bus that will never come. No, what a tragedy. All of America is weeping in grief. In all of America, I think you're the only one crying. Mr. Bus Stop, you can stop crying now. Old Frank will mend your broken heart. You heard something about some European countries hating on AC and refuse to accommodate even tourists? I mean, there's probably a few countries out there like that, but... the reality is, capitalist societies, you can usually get them unless there's regulation specifically against them. You're not a bus stop anymore. From this moment on, your name will be Bus Stop Saber. I guess it's better than pulling something alive out of the ground. Plus, he said it's not being used now. It is better than the cactus. But I do know, in the European countries I would be going to, I know people with AC. I know that it's at least something that is available. That said, I have seen... I'm trying to remember where she was traveling to. I want to say it wasn't Egypt. It was definitely in that region, though. But she was vlogging and stuff like that, but it was like 100 and something degrees and no AC. It's like, oh, nope, we're not going there myself. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. If it's hot enough to boil water and you don't have AC, can't do it. My people come from the north. My blood, it does not work in the heat. Okay. We got that. There should be a lottery ticket here. We should have a lottery person over yonder. I think it's her. The one by the truck. All these soldiers guarding it make it even more odd. I will deal with her in a minute because I see a treasury chest. That is the evil eye. And yeah, okay. So we can get one more thing here. We're going to be playing another lottery. Create a lot of hullabaloo in this town? Okay. In commemoration of that, I'll personally give you a chance at the lottery. Be grateful. You ready? Certainly. Daphne fruit. Yeah, pretty much the only thing here is going to be the blood loss. The hit area expand would be nice, but I have a feeling we're going to be able to buy that eventually. Think that was a miss. Yep. More gambling? It's not really gambling whenever you can turn back the wheels of time. That one was automatically a miss. I already screwed that one up, I know for sure. I am doing very poorly at this. There we go. That's the one we wanted, which is... I don't know what that one's actually going to do. It is a modifier for our ring, though. So blood loss does what? Adds a low odds of blood loss effect. What is the blood loss effect? Help? Abnormalities, maybe? Blood loss is... Characters, okay, if affected by blood loss, the character's HP will instantly be halved, just as with HP loss normally. Items or special abilities can be used to recover HP. Oh, so it's just... That's kind of neat. That could make her even scarier. I think I still want her on P defense down. He can actually have his taken off. You, I think, get blood loss to boost your damage. You get P attack down. Make us a little bit more durable. Like my playthings durable. Okay, so we've got that one. And we do have a couple more items, although it is kind of... The listing of items in this is kind of screwed up on this area. Oh, I don't want to load. I want to save. That is one thing that I miss about a lot of modern games, is you can just save wherever the frick you want in a lot of them. Obviously, there's a few that make exception to that, but... A lot have decided, you know what, it's time for us to have the modern quality of life nonsense going on.
Whoa, neat, it's so cool, I want it. We really want it.
They wrote about it in the newspaper, thought it had to be a hoax, so I came out with my son to have a look. Turns out it was true after all. Imagine my astonishment. My son was so happy to see it too. I was so happy to see it as well. A whole tent underneath the table. What? Okay. Hello.
See that square box over there? That's called a vending machine. The world sure has gotten convenient.
I usually come and stay at this hotel around this time every year, but how could something like this happen?
Quiet. I'm trying to keep an eye on that big spaceship over there. There could still be more aliens inside, right? Could be dangerous if they came out, so I'm standing guard. Standing guard.
What do you have for sale? Probably stuff I can't afford. Bubble froth, bus stop saber we already have. Alligator. Probably get the alligator. Definitely want to get Sitting Bull because she is our strongest attacker. Then we go for alligator. Actually, we can sell some stuff as well. I will be back for you in just a minute. Equipment.
She gets to keep her stuff. You get to keep your stuff. You get to keep your stuff. Huge jug. I don't really ever use huge jug, but it's probably only worth 10 anyway. So let's sell some crap. We do actually need to stock up on Thera items. Oh, it's worth 1,000. We'll sell it. That is actually a better weapon for him. It's also not something you get more of after. Yeah. That's the thing I'm worried about with it. Because what if we need that for, like, an encounter or something? We'll hold on to it for now. So we already have that. You get those two first. We equip them, and then we sell the other jacked up stuff. So down to Sitting Bull. The Alligator 45. We get rid of the Wish.com knife. And then we sell the excess weapons and get the better jugs. For what's his face? I'm getting a little bit better at those again. We have 2,400, so we should be able to buy some other stuff as well. So we'll take the Bubble Froth. Don't have new armor. We get 6 of those. Couple Pure Leafs. I think that's going to be a good chunk of our money, unfortunately. Oh, so we can't actually even attempt to buy it if we don't have the purchase it outright amount on this one. I did not notice that before. So we do have enough tents. We have enough mana leaves. I guess it's because there's not a penalty on our shopping card that we're able to get away with that. Let's see. I think we'll just hold on to the rest of that money. I think that will be enough supplies. I hope. Hey, guy. Welcome to our hotel. If you're looking for lodging, we can prepare a room for you right away. Is what I would like to say, but as you can see, things are a bit of a disarray, so we're closed for now. I mean, it would be very unsafe to try and put somebody up into one of those rooms. Is it you that we need to talk to? No. Let's do our proper save. Hopefully that will be enough resources for us.
Hey, listen to this. After so many years, this town's bus will start running again. The only problem is it seems the bus stop has disappeared. Can't imagine anyone would steal it. Balls. Hello, security guys. Welcome to Area 51. What's with you guys? Excuse me, we're looking for a man named Gilbert who we think might be around here. I can't give information to civilians. On top of that, this area is off limits. Vacate the premises immediately. What? Why? It's not like this is a restricted area, military base kind of thing where trespassers will be shot. Thinks he's a guard. There's no use talking to him, yes? Okay. Well, if we can't go in the front door, maybe we'll have to go in the back, huh? Giggity. What's that? That's what? We snuck into Alcatraz, didn't we? So don't go getting all scared now. I don't know why I'm all of a sudden making everyone southern and weird. Somehow I feel like I'm becoming more and more of a criminal. I mean, yes. Yes, you are. Who do we need to talk to? Is it this guy? I think it might be this guy, considering we got a different scene. That research base, they're investigating some sort of UFO. It all seems pretty fishy to me. There's all those soldiers on watch. The only time anyone goes near is when that truck goes out there once a week. That truck? What truck goes in and out of the base? Yep, but I don't know what it's carrying out there. It should be coming today. You hear that? That sounds perfect, doesn't it? That's our best ticket in. Okay. Okay, so we do want to have a proper save before we lock in on this, because it has like all the little notes of, you might not be able to come back for a while. Okay. Is that the truck the old man was talking about? We sneak in, getting out might not be so easy. Let's get it on. Who would drive a white truck in those days? That's just asking to have to clean it every 5 minutes. All right, that's enough. Hurry off to training camp. Sir, yes, sir. Yay. It's like they're gone. We got in all right, but what do we do now? The facility is much bigger than old Frank expected. Searching for Professor Gilbert's whereabouts will take some time. What are you talking about? At times like this, you got to do is grab the guy in charge and make him talk. A little violent, but sounds like the fastest way. Anyway, let's get moving to find the head of the base. It's been a while since we've had her, like, even in any dialogue. Which is kind of unfortunate because she is the transforming character. But all things considered, it is very warm. I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid. And we will be playing this again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same random bullshit. Let's see if there's anybody doing anything interesting right now. We've got somebody doing Stardew Valley, although I don't know if they'd be talking or not right now. Got Orb of Creation. Yeah. Yeah, most of it's just people doing things that are unrelated to this. I'll raid Jack. We haven't raided Jack in ages. I don't know if he's set up to do his microphone today or not, but he promotes himself over on the Discord, so I'll give him a raid. Be nice, and hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys probably same time tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have a longer stream tomorrow as well, just for the sake of making up for the lack of cool air today.
Although it's going to be hot as hell tomorrow, too. We'll see. Bye! Thank you for joining in.